I've always lived in Swansea, and Swansea University was, definitely an option for me to go to because, the beaches and all the good courses and everything. I decided to study Classical Civilisation at Swansea University after I studied Classical Civilisation in Gorseinon College, and I graduated in 2010.
So, Kylie, would you like to tell us about your business and how you started your business?
While I was applying for jobs, I decided on the side that I'd open my own business and predominantly run it from the internet. So I got in touch with the Prince's Trust and they put me on a 4-day enterprise course.
And have you had any famous customers?
We've had Miss Wales in here for all her dresses for Miss World, and she came second at Miss World this year. We've had Melanie Walters from Gavin and Stacey, Leona Lewis, and a few others. But we've had, when people like Melanie Walters just walk in the shop, it sort of takes your breath away a bit. So,
was there a topic or a theme that you studied that you think may have influenced your choice in business?
Kind of, yeah. In the Greek romance novel, the protagonists are always very beautiful, and it's always about I was very interested in the ladies in the novels. And yeah, I like to make people feel like princesses, so in a funny way, I think it has got a link.
I hear you've just been awarded the Prince's Trust's Young Ambassador.
Yes. Every year, the Prince's Trust hold the Celebrate Success Awards. But there's a lot of hard work that goes into your young ambassador role. I've had to travel up and down the country, speaking to different people, pitching for money for the trust, trying to encourage maybe some big corporate businesses to give money. I went to speak to the Prime Minister at Downing Street, Vince Cable, met the Prince Charles, and yeah, there's a lot that went into it. It was a fantastic year. I'm really pleased to have won the award.
And do you still intend to talk to young people about how to set up their business and take chances that are offered to them?
Yes, I'm doing that on a bit of a voluntary basis of my own. I've always sort of done it anyway. And a lot of people have contacted me on the internet, on Facebook and Twitter, my email. If they've seen my story maybe in the newspaper or through the Prince's Trust, and if they want some advice, I'm happy to give it to them. So yeah,
Since you started your business, have you brought new staff in to help you?
Yeah, I've got one full-time member of staff, Rhiannon. She's studying drama at the moment, but she's in college, so she's finished for now. I think she's having a gap year, and then she'll be going off to London to study drama in a university there. She's absolutely loving it here, and I don't know what I'm going to do without her, to be honest, because she's really, really good.
And I know you just talked about your story about graduate success stories. Quite often now, like parents and sixth form advisors will encourage students not to study Arts and Humanities degrees like Classical Civilisation or English or History. What would you say to that?
I'd say definitely. I don't agree with that. I think that people should study Classical Civilisation, history. There's so many skills that are vital to running a business. You don't have to have a business degree to go into business, and it just taught me so much. And yeah, I mean, I've got my Classical Civilisation degree, and this is where it's led me to. And it means that if I did decide in a few years' time, okay, I've want to sell the business, I could always fall back on that as well. And that's something that I've actually got planned, is I'd like to go into writing my own novels. So that's what I'm planning to do in a few years' time. But I'm really enjoying this for now. So.
And would you say when you study Classical Civilisation, because you can study all elements, so like culture, literature, history, politics, does that help you to kind of promote yourself in the world, in the world that you're in now? Yeah,
definitely. It gives you a greater understanding of where you are and the context of maybe your customers and where they're from, and you can sort of relate to them better. It gives you such a good understanding of sort of human psychology even. Yeah, definitely.
would you be prepared to come back and talk to our students and tell them your fantastic story?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd really enjoy that.